Hi and welcome back to the AQA GCSE History Elizabeth I revision series. This is episode 14 and we're looking at the war with Spain. King Philip II of Spain had been married to Queen Mary I of England, and the two countries had been allies. Elizabeth and Philip tried to maintain a good relationship, but tensions between them gradually began to grow. Spain was a great imperial force. In Europe, Philip ruled over Spain, the Netherlands, parts of Italy, and from 1581, Portugal. He also had a large empire in the Americas. By 1570s, England was starting to have ambitions for an empire of its own. This led to growing rivalry and tension between the two countries. Philip was a devout Catholic and disliked Elizabeth's religious settlement. He became involved in several Catholic plots against Elizabeth in the 1570s and 1580s, which damaged Elizabeth's trust in him. Elizabeth encouraged privateers to trade illegally with Spanish colonies, raid Spanish ships, and attack the treasure fleets carrying gold and silver from the Americas to Spain. In the 1560s, an English fleet commanded by John Hawkins traded with Spanish colonies, even though Spain had banned them from doing so. This led to the Battle of San Juan de Ulloa in 1568. Francis Drake also raided many Spanish colonies in South America during his round-the-world voyage between 1577 to 1580. In 1581, Protestant rebels in the Netherlands declared independence from Spain. In 1584, the rebel leader William the Silent was assassinated, and the revolt was in danger of being defeated. Elizabeth decided to help her rebels. In 1585, she signed the Treaty of Nonsuch, which promised military assistance. However, there were many different factors that influenced her decision. Elizabeth wanted to protect Dutch Protestantism and prevent Philip from forcing Catholicism on the Netherlands. English exports to Europe were vital to the English economy, and many English goods reached European markets via Dutch ports, especially Antwerp. Elizabeth needed to ensure that English merchants could have access to the Dutch ports. If the rebels were defeated, Philip might use the Netherlands as a base for invasion of England. Philip saw the Treaty of Nonsuch as a declaration of war in Spain. In response, he began building a huge fleet that planned to invade England. Elizabeth sent Drake to spy on the Spanish preparations and attack their ships and supplies. In April of 1587, Drake attacked the Spanish port of Cadiz. He destroyed around 30 ships and seized many tons of supplies. This delayed the Armada by more than a year. Obtaining fresh supplies and weapons was very expensive and seriously strained Spain's finances. During the raid, Drake captured planks made from seasoned wood, which were needed to make barrels to carry food and water. As a result, the Spanish could only make their barrels from unseasoned wood, which couldn't preserve food or water very well. This caused supply problems for the Armada and affected the morale of Spanish troops and sailors. Fresh water supplies were lost and many tons of food rotted as the fleet sailed to England in 1588. So that's the end of episode 14 of the AQA GCSE History Elizabeth I revision series. Next episode we'll be looking at the Spanish Armada. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.